Chris Wickham from Reuters. I have a silly question for you. We journalists, in trying to tell this story over the months and years that it's been running, have found all kinds of metaphors to describe what's going on. Metaphors are incredibly useful and important for this story because it's so difficult for people to understand. Perhaps you could also comment on that dreaded phrase, the God particle. Now, we all know you hate it, but, you know, the fact is it has captured the imagination of the general public, and it does kind of describe what's going on in a way. So your comments, please. Favourite metaphor, least favourite, and what do you think about the God particle thing?
I don't know that I have metaphors exactly, but as an experimentalist, when we work, we make no, we have no bias in what we're seeing. We really want to observe nature. So the best guidance that we had was the Higgs theory, if you like, and the theory of electroweak symmetry breaking, and that led us to look for this particle. To explain many of the problems associated with it. There are many different models that we've been studying. But we have no, as experimentalists, we have no prejudgment of nature, obviously. We're happy to see what nature is. The interesting thing about this particle is different than any other. It has a different place. It actually has a relationship to the state of the universe, okay? And so it's very profound. And that's somewhat more how I view it in terms of, if you were to connect it to this famous saying of the God particle, it actually embodies the substance to all these other particles that exist, which by rules of the field theories that we live with up to now, these are gauge field theories, all force carriers should be massless. And this was the trick. Somewhere we had to figure out how to get around that. And that was to actually interpret the universe as being in a special state that's represented by this electroweak symmetry breaking. That's not a very good metaphor for you, I'm afraid, but that's how I think about it. We know that the story is not complete. There is dark matter in the universe. There are many questions we cannot solve right now, we cannot answer. It's a rather profound thing that we could maybe answer the question someday of where does our substance come from, where does mass come from. But there are many questions we cannot answer.
We have a discovery. We should state it. We have a discovery. We have observed a new particle consistent with a Higgs boson. Huh. Which one? That remains open. It's a historic milestone today, and I think also it has global implications for the future, and it comes at the right time, and I think we can be very, very optimistic. Thank you.
I already got you, okay? Great, huh? I don't think we need too much time. We may not need too much time at all.
No questions, no questions.